Fixed it. Welcome, everybody. We are now live. We are a couple minutes late. We were having a lot of fun reminiscing about a couple of things, but also we were trying to test how well we could do each other's voices for our characters. I can't do everybody yet. Anywho, if you're just joining us, we are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn on the internet every Tuesday night for everyone to see, to participate with. So if you are in chat, you should swing on by and type !D100, and I will use your die rolls for various things and such. So you should do that. Ooh, 82 in the chat from Besprota. Excellent work.
Besprota.
And then also in the land of fun, we are in hot pursuit for 200 followers on Twitch. So if you haven't already, go to Twitch, follow us. It's Shattered Tabletop Games is the channel. It'll be lots of fun. You will enjoy things, but not everything. And that's a promise you can keep. Not me. I won't keep it. You will keep it. Anywho, if you haven't already, get some merch. Get shirts like this, cups like these. The shirt, by the way, is a giant spoiler alert for Arc 1, and the cup is filled with lotion. So as you see me drink from it this evening, I'll be drinking lotions, not potions.
Ooh.
Oh,
his insides have been paralyzed for days. It's a war zone.
Yes.
I thought you were constipated.
So, oh my.
She said the C word.
Constipated.
What? Constipation. Well, if like your insides are paralyzed. Constipated.
Anywho,
I'll jack that.
if you are on Twitter, you should follow us. Not only for all the silly things we post, but also today I officially released the logo and teaser for Shattered Dawn 2nd edition. It was pretty cool.
Such a tease.
And so the main things in that post to communicate to all of our listeners is that we will have the 2nd edition starter kit available in October. And what that will entail is an abridged rulebook. It's about 35-ish pages. A level 1 to 6 adventure arc, and some pre-made characters. And for the physical copies, they will have a set of dice with them. So be on the lookout for that. And then our plan right now is to release the core rulebook in December, like early December this year. So if you're excited about 2nd edition like I am, keep following us on social media and send us emails, follow the show. You will eventually, be in the know on that.
I just got the dumbest idea.
What is your dumb idea?
So you've got pre-generated characters ready to go for these fine people in the kit, right?
Yes.
What if we ran a contest where the winner got to name, like whoever, the set of winners gets to name one of the pre-generated characters?
That could be cool.
Or terrible.
Or awful. I think we'll do like a Twitter poll or something, or a post or something to that effect.
You'll get Dicey McDice face for certain. But...
Oh, that's a guarantee, yeah. We will do...
Dicey!
It's Dicey, back from the dead.
Good to see you, son.
Dicey is an
interesting
old...
for the Arc 2 t-shirt.
For real. Now, something I haven't told the cast yet is that in 2nd edition, all of your Arc 1 characters will be in the book, in the core rulebook. Yep.
How exciting.
The Tuesday nights will have an entry in the notable Erythean section.
Kill me.
Aww.
It'll be in the height, the Tuesday night's prime, not, the sad amalgamation of what happened at the end there.
So, dark pacts.
Sad amalgamation.
I like my brain goes to Kevin's alive before Rob alive.
Yeah, Kevin will be alive in that. Lastly, before we get to our intro video. If you haven't already, share our stream, share our show, review it on any podcasting app that you are currently or in the future going to be listening to. All of that stuff helps us grow, and we would really appreciate it. So that's all I got. Hope everyone's ready for this next part. We will see you guys in a moment for episode 9? 8?
Your thing says 9.
Says
Episode
9 on the
9 of
plate.
Shattered Dungeons. All right. We'll see you in a moment.
Never miss
Welcome
a big
back,
drop when
everybody.
we need.
Hope everyone has had a good week and weekend.
Bathroom break?
And bathroom break for some of us. Some of us a coffee run.
Some of us are sponsored by adult diapers. It's fine.
Some of us. I'll let you guess who.
Wait.
Yep.
Which one am I pointing at?
We'll take your guesses in
guy.
chat on who's sponsored
See,
by.
I'm so high, everyone would have to point up in unison.
You're so high.
Oh my. Anywho, well, with us this evening we are without Ray. He has some family stuff going on. But we do have with us Jordan playing Nickena.
Hi, I'm David Threepwood, played by Raven Vulcans.
That's close. I'll give you that.
That's good.
It's not quite there though.
Metal Gear.
You gotta say trusty crossbow.
I'm obsessed with two things: crossbows and my former career as a pirate.
Would you like to actually
This
do?
is introductions, wrong answers only.
Okay. All right. I like this.
I get to do Dion.
Okay.
I get to.
We also have Lauren playing Brand. She's waving just like Flynn would. We have
I want to do Flynn too.
no, she already did
I
Flynn.
already called it. Hey y'all, I'm Brand.
We have Heather playing Callisto.
Good evening. I have missed you all. And I'm still not afraid to die.
All this time, I thought that would have changed. We have
Only
Raven
the
playing.
last episode.
Yeah, we have Raven playing David Threepwood.
David Threepwood, this is my inner monologue voice.
I can't handle this.
That was so awful.
Somebody's first dream with us, and they're just mortified.
What's wrong with these people?
Whenever David Threepwood takes a minute to think, that's what it sounds like in his head.
I don't know, you guys.
Oh, that's great.
It's kind of Smurfy.
Yeah. And then,
little bit.
of course, we have
angry.
Dion playing Flynn. Thumbs up and a wink, everybody. Thumbs up and a wink.
I would have laughed if you went, "Hey y'all."
That would have been great.
I don't want to break out my Mississippi accent.
Not yet, anyway.
Hey y'all. Bless your heart.
This episode, as every other episode, is sponsored by our subscribers and our patrons on Patreon. We currently have a goal set for ourselves for this month to reach 20 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed already on Twitch, please do so. We would really appreciate the support, as would David Threepwood's inner monologue. So, last session, we exited the tunnel. You guys made it through the tunnel at long last. Jensar became a mushroom-wearing, carapace-clad young lad.
He's going through some things.
Yeah, so...
Toadstool.
Help me!
But as the Associates of Belfeath emerge from the tunnel system, the streaks of potency in the sky pain their eyes from the brightness. Taking a moment to let their eyes readjust, Belfeath speaks. This second mountain will test us further. We have moved from acquaintances to associates. Our fates, whether you approve or not, are tied to one another. We will operate thusly. Continuing along a nearby path, billows of smoke can be spotted just beyond a small outcropping. Approaching hesitantly, the group gazes upon a small encampment. There appear to be 3 covered wagons, several Byleon, and a number of Vis-a-Ville and captives occupying the stopped caravan. And that's where we pick up.
So, like, by the second mountain, does that mean we're gonna be friends?
We are associates, Nikina, nothing more.
Yeah, but you said okay, before the mountain we were acquaintances, and now we're associates. So like mountain 2, step 2. We keep this train moving.
Associates are the highest level that our relationship will ever reach.
Whatever, Belfeath.
I mean, what if it isn't though? It could be something.
It's quite the glass ceiling.
Nikita's just got this pained face of like hope. Just pure hope for the only father figure he's ever known to not treat him like crap.
Aw.
Keep the hope alive.
As is our favorite
He's
catchphrase.
he's holding Swifty like a big old teddy bear.
Oh. Reminder,
Cute cat eyes.
this is the Azure.
Doesn't Swifty have spikes all over his body?
Scales, but
He's
yeah.
holding it
Hugs are
carefully.
hugs.
Hugs are hugs.
Associate zoned.
So,
Well,
Home Depot.
the smoke billows just over the outcropping on the far end. Belfeath continues forward. Jensar following closely behind.
So, are we playing Oregon Trail or what?
What's dysentery?
Excuse me?
I
Means you
always
haven't washed your
dive
hands
on
enough.
that river.
It reminds me of a story about a guy that used to have to run to the bathroom anytime he heard the word vampire.
Vampire?
That is a strange story.
What a
He
great
sounds
reference.
like an enigmatic character that people might have grown to love over time.
So, like, vampires made him tinkle? I don't understand.
So the story says. It's a short story. That's all he did.
He just went tinkle every time somebody said
went
vampire.
tinkle at every single time he heard the word vampire.
What if somebody
Well,
was singing
I
a
hope-
song?
I hope y'all are all adults and you can take care of your own
Also,
background
follow-up
things.
question: what is a vampire?
It's a monster that can suck your blood.
I mean, can't any monster if it tries hard enough?
Someone that honors the buddy system.
David kind of
Also read your thoughts.
David kind of stays in
wonderful.
silence and is pondering, and he's just like, like that. You're right.
It's the Kronk angel. Like, no, he's got a point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look, they've circled the wagons.
I mean,
So
those are bugs, but sure.
you haven't been
pulling
detected as of
wagons?
yet, but clearly there's more going on here than meets the eye. What is you guys' gut reaction? What do you want to do here? Callisto, it looks
not
like
die.
you just stayed behind.
I can't pull it up on my roll 20.
Does our Byleon want to have a play date with theirs?
There we go.
Maybe we should send somebody to go say hello.
Okay, Miss Brand, I have a question, and I apologize if I sound indelicate. Though I see some fire elementally things. Are you the fire person? I kind of lost track of what it is you do.
Looking
It
down
is
at her blue
complicated.
skin.
It is
Never said he was
complicated.
smart.
And while I am an adopted part of a fire elemental tribe, they sort of sent me on my way because staying was dangerous for my health. So,
Oh. So they said if you keep annoying me, I'm going to kill you? Because I'm used to hearing that. I understand.
oh, I don't think I was
Look,
annoying.
Very
I was not
slowly
annoying, not like
side-eyed to
you.
Melfi.
I'm gonna try to sneak up to the camp here.
You do so
Go
expertly.
Take a
on,
peek.
sneaky thing. Go find out. See if they have any good snacks.
I wasn't planning on going that close. All I could see was the back of this guy, so I wanted to move up to see what else I saw. And there's a lot of them, yo.
We should steal their wagons.
Fire
Oh wait,
elementals
look at this.
Ooh.
Wait, what am I looking at?
What are we looking at?
What do you see?
What are your elf eyes see?
Flynn, you
We
can
just
get
call them
right
eyes.
here without being detected. You're a couple squares away from the start of the encampment. Looking around, actually, I can read you exactly what this part is.
Excellent.
Approaching the caravan, you spot several vis-a-vis, several captive fire elementals that are shackled and bound, and 3 Byleons still attached to their wagons. The wagons form a semicircle in the rocky alcove, providing some shelter and cover from passers-by. Merriment can be heard from the vis-a-vis as they recount the day's events and converse about the last part of their journey.
Oh, good. Maybe they want to hear our song.
So they're all Visaville?
In the center of the camp, yes.
There's multiple.
Are they friendly?
They have fire elementals all captive like. I don't think they're friendly. There's multiple tribes of like fire elementals, right? So you wouldn't necessarily know people just because
Correct.
That's
they
racist.
might be from your tribe. I don't know how many people there are in these here.
We're actually mostly Visaville in our group too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go make friends and
50.
get them to set those elementals free? Maybe.
What do we want to find out from them?
Why they tied up a bunch of fire elementals? Off you go now. Spitspot.
I will go with you.
Hippity
Flynn.
hoppity. Quick like a bunny.
Should we try to talk to them?
Snippity boppity, make the
Lord.
racist stoppity.
I hope they're gonna be okay. Looks dangerous.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Oh, if it's dangerous, like there might be a fight, I could go.
Niconet, why don't you go ahead?
Callisto.
Stay back and aim true.
Swifty,
Callisto.
you stay here. I'm gonna follow.
That never happens. Callisto, I need you to roll a sneak check, please.
I was just thinking about doing that, and I can't remember my sneak bonus.
If you
Is it
don't
plus
have
5?
one, if you have the sneak advancement, I think it's 10.
Easy for me. I have nothing.
Yeah,
Yes.
sneak 1 is 10, sneak 2 is 20.
Roll
Do
well.
I need to roll, sir?
If anyone is trying to sneak up by where Flynn is, yes, roll a sneak check.
Hang on, I don't know if this will work with all caps on.
I have a perfect way to blow this when ready.
With bad rolls.
I'm hoping that I can just roll. Yeah, I can. Was it's roll 1d100?
Yeah, without a
Slash roll space 1d100.
Plus bonus if you got it.
Yeah,
Slash
plus-
roll space 1d100. Yeah.
Yes.
So, as
Oh, phew. Pretty
Callisto,
sneaky.
that's a pretty good roll.
Wow.
Now we're cooking with gas.
So,
Propane accessories.
Dang it, Bobby!
This is gonna be one of those sessions, isn't it?
it is, yeah. So as Nikina, as you walk forward, you hit a rock, and your gut reaction is "oh!" And as that happens,
Hey guys, wait up!
yeah, everybody and their mother turns and notices you. So Lucky.
Oh, hi there. My name's Nikina. Who are you? I'll keep.
So they didn't
moving
see
forward
me
in a
and
straight
Flynn?
line.
Well, Flynn was solid right up until Nikina walked up, and Callisto, your roll was pretty much good. So now turning around, meeting Nikina's eye, one of them says, "Oh, look over here, we got somebody!" And a very gruff, older-looking Visaville walks forward. His mask is on, and he kind of walks up to you, and he looks at you and says, "Well, now, what do we have here? Looks like some
Dad, is that
Visaville." What did you just say?
Dad, is that you?
Son? No. I'm Luvizon. Now, what are you doing
You do look
here?
familiar.
Of
Are they
course.
talking
Have we
just
met
to me,
before?
or did they actually spot the others?
Why? No, he only sees the three of you right next to you.
Okay, he does see them too. That's what I was.
Yeah, he like walked right up to me.
Yeah. So Callisto, he looks at you and says, Callisto, right?
Yes, that is my name, but I do not actually remember meeting you before.
That's really cool that
But you are
can.
familiar.
Does that mean you know my name too?
be still, creature. We're talking. If you're here, and what was your name, young one?
This
Flynn.
is
It's a
I'm
pleasure.
looking all around for this creature he's referring to. Like,
Flynn, it's nice to meet you. Now, if the both of you are here, that means that Belfith must be around, right?
he is somewhere.
Belfith! Belfith! And as he
right
calls
here.
out to him,
okay, so you know Gramps.
I said stop talking there, furry one. Belfith rounds the corner,
Oh, he's talking to me, guys.
jumps off the Byleon, and kind of walks up. Well, isn't this a surprise? I thought you would be out a good ways still. Talk with my associates. I am training them, as I'm sure you know. Let them make the decisions moving forward, and if there is a problem, then address me. Alright then. Well then, Callisto, seeing as how you're the eldest here, welcome to our caravan. We are simply heading back to Arakiel. What are you doing out here? Clearly being taught by Belfith, but what else brings you round?
We just saw your camp and wondered what is happening over here.
We're taking a much needed rest.
Do you have elementals in cages over there?
We do. Being one of the foremost traveling merchant caravans comes with some risk, but mostly reward, especially for gifted Visaville like ourselves. Would you like to meet one? Maybe buy one?
I would.
Oh, come here. Here, everybody, make yourselves at home. Luvizon brings Callisto over to where the fire elementals are. The other Visaville are kind of keeping to themselves, chattering amongst themselves. Everyone can kind of make themselves comfortable. Jensar gets down and kind of hangs by Belfith with the Byleon towards the back. Luvizon brings you up next to the fire elementals, Callisto, and simply put says, well, these are fresh. We just caught them. So, going rate, probably about 1,000 Corphone teeth, but since you caught us before the city, you have first rights on which pick if you'd like to buy one.
What can I do with the fire elemental?
Just for buy you burn stuff.
Best grilled cheese you'll ever make.
Yeah. Well, much like servants, you can simply own one. It's quite simple, really. Thank you for the follow, Really Wizzy. You are awesome, and it's been a pleasure talking with you over the course of the day.
I didn't want
Hey,
to interrupt
TFG,
you
nice to see you.
TFG rated us.
Sorry, we were, it's TFG, thank you for the raid. Everybody, hope you are enjoying yourselves. We were just trying to work through some stuff there while also continuing our story. So, if you haven't, check out our podcast. It's on every podcasting app. And of course, we stream every Tuesday night. So,
Finger guns.
finger guns, yeah. So, Callisto, are you interested in purchasing a fire elemental or not?
What would it cost me?
1,000 Corphone teeth, I just said that. If you're
Oh,
going to lead this group, you really do have to pay attention.
Just gonna start walking back towards Bran.
I'm not sure. May I talk to Belfith first?
So be it. You
Make
may
sure we have
stay
room
for the evening.
elemental.
We also have other goods. We're not just slavers, you know. We do have other materials and supplies and weaponry.
They're just also slavers.
We sell all manner of things in Arakiel. treasures and trinkets sought from the Azure, ones that most people dare not venture out to retrieve.
Hey, Miss Brand.
Yes, dear.
So, apparently, you can buy one of your friends for 1,000 teeth.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I was feeling a little faint. And so I stayed behind because I'm just getting a case of the vapors. I'm sorry. Did you say that they were for sale?
Yeah,
Because
sale.
I'm worried that they're gonna see you. And
I don't think that that's right. I mean, I was raised by fire elements, even though they could damage me, and it would just be bad.
I mean, I'm a little worried that you're
we
gonna
do
walk
not
around
have
the
them
corner
close
and
by
they're
if
gonna
they could damage you.
Oh my.
It's just be like, walk around the corner, they're gonna be like, hey, we own you. I don't know how this works. I mean, technically, pointing to Belfieth, technically he just laid claim to me, but I don't know if that's normal or not.
Or, hear me out, we break them out.
I like what the little duckling said. Let's do that.
They will not harm you, though.
Wait,
The
who?
fire or the grumpy
The fire elementals will not harm you.
No, that's what we mean, like, save them.
I mean,
Although
maybe
Gramps
if we
might-
save them.
Gramps might get really upset about that.
Should we ask Belfieth?
Oh, I don't think we need to bother him with that.
I'm just gonna go ask if I can punch someone. Excuse me.
There are many we Seville
Gramps,
here.
Gramps, I have a question. Very important.
What is it, Nickena?
Can I punch any of them really hard in the face?
You are my associates. I expect you to conduct yourselves thusly, but at the end of the day, the decision is yours as to what to do with these individuals.
Yeah,
Being
we
as
kind of got
how
a feeling they're not going to take too kindly to Miss Brand, and
that
so
is true, which is why I left
I'm just
you
getting
all
ready
in
to hit
charge.
someone because I feel like I'm gonna have to hit someone.
They have many things other than slaves, they have said. Perhaps we should raid them.
We could loot their things. Brand is sort of like crouched down behind David
How big-
Threepwood,
with as
like
big as
making
Brand
as
is, how big is
tiny
your
as she
crouch?
can. She's still pretty big.
You're-
Hiding behind the duckling.
That's like if you
Please tell
just
me-
knelt
please tell
down
me-
behind a toddler chair.
Basically, yeah.
You picked David up like
Like, and I'm holding him in front of my face.
you're gesturing
Mind right now, it's
head.
racing with the words.
How dare you?
Don't mind me none, duckling. Just carry on.
At the end of the day, it is completely up to you what we do here. If you disagree so much with the way they have conducted their business, then put an end to it. If you wish to use them for some other purpose, so be it. I stand by your decisions. I have the authority of the outcast king himself, and therefore can pretty much demand whatever I may.
I have
What else could we
thought-
use them for, Belfieth?
Well, if we were to purchase them or otherwise free them and lay claim to them, they would be under our control. If you were to free them outright, they would simply leave. Though
Oh, yes, I meant the Visaville. I thought you meant we could control them somehow.
I was about to say, do you have 5,000 teeth lying around that I don't know about?
I am well stocked with funds, but you are not.
I should have went through your pockets while you were asleep.
As far as Visaville go, Callisto,
Oh, please, Mr. Sweetie, write me a check. Buy me some fire elementals.
as far as oops, I went to David's voice.
Hey guys, do you hear that train? Cause we've derailed.
Yeah.
I had a thought. Do y'all still have those fungal spores that we picked up from those mushroom people?
I do.
I'm
we
wearing
know
me
what-
some, says Jensar.
Yes, dear, you are.
Chinsar, you sound so lovely today.
You sound very aggressive today.
So I'm just really excited about my hat.
Indeed.
Okay, so I don't
Do we-
necessarily have a side on this matter. It's just if they try and attack, Miss Brand or one of y'all, I'm gonna just start punching. That's my game plan. Although I guess if the fire gets out of hand, do I have to punch the fire? Can I punch fire? No.
Turning his attention away from you as you trail off into a stupor of some kind.
Yeah, I'm Nickita's walking in circles trying to get this thought.
Belfieth
completed
turns
in
to
advance.
Callisto. As far as the manipulation of the other ones, that is how you control them. I am more powerful than they are, I will tell you that much, but for you to control them, you will have to use deception and subterfuge.
Control the vis-a-vis or to control the fire elements?
The Visaville.
So we can control them.
Just by persuasion. Unless you happen to be gifted enough to cast spells like Command or Wizard's Possession, which I highly doubt you know.
No, but I look forward to you teaching me those, Belfieth.
That's the right answer.
So what are the sort of things that Visaville roasts over fire pits in the Azure? I mean, we don't have marshmallows, right?
Oh, definitely not. So looking down, it seems that there are, the charred remains of things like a Wexlebin. Nikina, you look at Swifty, terrified. There are Furcrin legs. There are other... It appears there once was an extra Bileon that has since been turned into some kind of jerky that they've been gnawing on in your presence, Flynn, as you sit idly by watching as these guys are just kind of shooting the breeze back and forth, and you're the awkward teenager sitting nearby, like, just taking it all in.
Everything's fine.
Well, what are we gonna do, y'all? I mean, it's time to fish or cut bait.
I am good with the smolder. I am good with phasing. I may not be so good at controlling Visaville. Yet. So we could just kill them. But we need to get Flynn out of the way.
Based on how Flynn has reacted in the past to things, I think if you just come and punch him, he'll get the idea.
So shall we formulate a plan or just run in with no plan?
What if we throw those mushroomy spores on them? Would that do anything to them?
I like that idea.
I mean, maybe if you put them
That's
in the
what Flynn-
fire.
Then you can run up and put them in the
fire.
fire and tell Flynn to move back.
And hold your breath,
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Wait,
we'll
I
all get
wasn't
scorified.
Oh,
You
God,
would be the best, Nikina. No one will suspect.
Seems like that.
Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Okay. Right.
Hold your breath.
Okay, but I'm gonna punch him as I run back. So you guys be ready to, not let me get stabbed in the back.
Here, do you want mine?
Okay.
Do you want mine? I think I had picked up like 47.
I
47.
have
83,000.
I have 61 fungal spores written down.
That
Brand-
sounds right. I probably have that too.
Brand's math is atrocious. Let's see, 1,
It's like
17,
12.
52, 500,000, 256.
She is a woman.
Let me get
after
to
my
the highest
own
number I can get away with.
I think I had
good.
like 3,742.
Looking down, she's holding out 10. That's all she
I
has.
have 61. I wrote down 61.
Oh, so you can do math? No.
I can. Brand can't.
Dedication of the character. So,
David 3 Point is trying to count on his fingers how many he has, and he goes, I have 0.
0 fingers.
I like
You're
to
so funny,
imagine
Canon now.
you're still
David
holding
Three Point
fingers
has just
up.
Nubs.
Aw.
World's greatest pirate, right?
Used to be world's
You
I
greatest
have
pirate.
fingers. I was counting on my fingers, but it equaled to 0.
He has one big finger that just does this.
There you go.
He is a funny duckling.
So, the consensus sounds like you guys are about to try and take on this whole encampment of Visaville.
This is a terrible idea.
Not the Byleons.
Yeah, you're gonna save the Byleon because they are the heart of the group.
That we can ride in the wagons.
I have one more question. Can we see how the fire elementals are bound, or like how are they restrained in some way?
Yes. They are, so looking at them,
Oh wait, I forgot. Those are elementals, not Kelementok. There's a difference, right?
correct. So their description, this being's large flaming form actually consists of a very small skeletal structure fashioned together and held in place by the potency that flows through it. Its fiery, undulating form obscures its physical body. But what you can see are a shackle around its neck that also goes to what could be considered small skeletal arms of fire. And then goes from there, the chain goes to back over to one of the caravans.
This really feels like something you'd see in a Kojima game.
Well, I just remembered they're not quite my cousins, but we can still free them anyway.
Let's free them! Oh wait, I don't know them.
Oh no, I don't know them.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
So what's the game plan here?
Yeah, are we going or no?
Are we throwing the spores on the fire and hoping that does something to
Someone other than us. I mean, that's what I thought. Nikona was over there to warn Flynn and then throw him in and punch somebody on the way out.
You know what? You guys raise a very good point. Everyone, there's no way to converse with Flynn or Nikona at this point. Flynn and Nikona, what do you guys do?
I whisper to Flynn the barest of what the idea is, and I'm looking for a signal from the group.
I need everyone to roll a D100.
Bran starts waving her hands in the air to say no, and then Nikona just.
All right, no, we'll go with that. General check from Nikona and Brand.
Wait, what does that mean? What am I doing?
So you just roll a D100 for me. If you succeed against Nikona 75, he'll understand what you're. Nope.
He certainly didn't understand me.
So yeah, Callisto, you tried to say something, but nothing happened. Brand, you start waving your hands in the air, and Nikona, that's the signal.
Back it
I'm, throwing the mushrooms in the fire, run and fight our way out.
All right. Everyone roll initiative. All right.
This would have been easier if we would have waited for them to be sleeping. Slit a couple throats, take the watch.
Well,
now you
should have said that earlier. Not
Well, I was surrounded by people, and I was not part of your little conversation over there. That would be metagame.
We need to
That
make
would.
some
If you
sign language.
rolled me, you could try and stop me.
Oh.
So what's happening now is that we're going to go kind of in turn order. If you guys can figure out a way to defuse the situation, combat will stop. But David, what was your initiative? 96.
90. D6, yeah.
All right, so technically you're first. So for reference, Nikina has just put spores into the fire. The fire leaps high into the sky and kind of blinds everyone nearby it except Flynn and Nikina, who have the wherewithal to turn from its gaze, or from the brightness, avert their gaze. Nikina then turns around to spot, after the light dissipates, to spot someone to punch. And as he's doing that, David, this is now your turn.
Okay. It'd be really stupid right now, but I'm not.
Be stupid.
Can I get to Nikina on my move space?
Based on where you are standing, you can move your normal movement and spend stamina to move an additional up to 4.
What's movement?
He's only
squares?
like 4 squares away from me.
Yeah,
Is it 8?
8 squares of movement per
1,
turn.
2, 3,
normal.
4, 5, 6, 7.
But just for your stature, we'll make it 4 for you. How's that?
It's so thoughtful. Tofu, your roll of 5 is the initiative for one of the enemies that rolled high.
I can make it right in front of Nikita and stop him from punching anybody.
Okay.
With tickles. No,
Probably a good idea.
yeah, that's a good idea. Tickles.
All right, stamina check. Nikina, you get to roll an opposed stamina check.
I mean, I'm not aware of what he's doing, so I don't putting anything in it.
That's fine.
Hold on.
Because I'm literally like focused on I'm gonna go punch a guy. So even if he runs up to me, I'm just thinking, okay, there's my friend coming to help me.
Yeah.
Not prepare for tickles.
Nikina with an 81 versus David Threepwood's roll.
I'm just
114. Excellent. And so David Threepwood runs up to Nikina with a dash and topples him over and starts frantically tickling him under his armpits. David, the sweat-filled fur that you are tickling moistens your hand.
While I'm doing it, I'm like, what are you doing, you scamp? Don't toss our provisions in the fire. What are you doing?
Roll a speech check.
Okay. Did I take speech? Hold on, let me see.
If not, it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I thought you did.
No, that was on Garrett.
Through all the bonuses and all that, you succeed.
Okay.
And so everyone kind of turns and, Hey, why'd you do that? You blinded us, hey, are you an idiot? Oh, hey, why'd you do that? That's not okay.
I mean, I'm not an idiot. You cook mushrooms, right?
You just threw him into the fire there. Belfieth, come get your pet.
You cook stuff with fire, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you waiting for us to answer your semantic question? Yes, you cook stuff with fire, but there's nothing to throw it on. How are you gonna retrieve it?
Okay, I see a flaw in my plan now. I mean, I've got claws. I could just scoop them up when they're done.
Why don't you have some of the meal we have prepared? He goes
Ooh, I
over
would
and
love
brings
some.
you
What are
some.
we eating?
He brings you back some Bileon jerky.
How quick he is to be like,
Just
okay.
So are they all blind?
They
was
were
like a
blinded
flash,
for a
wasn't it?
moment. Thankfully, you guys were able to thwart the mass chaos you were about to ensue there.
Might give me heart palpitations.
With tickles.
Yeah, David Threepwood stands up and marches back to the rest of the group, like, kind of like wiping his hands, like, got that taken care of.
You're the
I'll
best
follow
little duckling.
back
Look at you doing
with the
stuff.
Bileon leg like I got a turkey leg at Disney, just munching on it.
I'm like so confused. So everybody was going to attack, then they decided not to when Bran decided that she didn't understand what the beings were over there and that they're not related.
I had the vapors and then heart palpitations. It's not my fault.
I think it was more of a we realized this might not be our fight.
Yeah. Looks a little unwinnable.
So, as I drop everything, so looking around, everyone's kind of gone back about their business. Callisto, you've gleaned from talking with Louvizon that they do have inventory they're willing to sell you guys if you're looking for something in particular. If you're willing to, purchase some of the fire elementals, that's fine. There are also 4 other Visaville that you can speak with, should you like.
Am I still hiding? Do I need to not be out there?
Based on how they've responded to Nikina, you kind of suspect that they won't really pay you much heed. They will probably just think you're part of the traveling servant people.
You
like
can't out
Nikina.
stupid me.
So I don't know what to do. We probably, obviously, there's some things we need to get from these.
still
People.
munching the leg. So why did we change our minds? I was ready.
Did not seem like a good idea.
I didn't expect the mushrooms to get all bright like that. That was pretty cool.
So I want to go over here and see if they'll give me some jerky and just ask them more about what they're peddling.
Peddling wares? What do you expect?
Wait, peddling them to where?
Everywhere. So Callisto walks back over to Louvizon. What do you say to him?
Where is Louison? Over here?
He's over by the
here.
fire elementals.
Louison, I am hungry. Can I have some of that jerky?
Why, yes, here you go.
And I am interested. I need to know more about the wares you are selling. Do you have something we might need? Traveling through the Azure, learning from Belfith.
We have plenty of items. Now, where exactly are you all off to?
I do
No
not
idea.
know. Belfith tells us nothing. Belfith, where are we going next?
You're going to the Arakiel. We're heading back to Arakiel. I've told you that before.
I forget everything.
Write
That's why I have
it
so
on
many tattoos.
your body in a tattoo.
Nikina pops a single claw and off like.
Is there anything we should get from these vendors, Belfith?
I'm sure they have weapons and armor and other supplies. If you deem anything necessary, I suggest you ask them.
I would like some armor. What armors do you have for sale?
Well, we got a couple of them, actually. Let's see here. He kind of goes through one of the crates in the back of one of the wagons. Well, let's see here. Let's see. We found some good, a full set of carapace armor. We were able to fashion that together on our last adventure. And what do we have? Some obsidian weapons. We were able to kind of form those, carve those up. Let's see. Oh, yes. This is quite interesting. We were able to make some azurite steel armor. We found a good vein of azurite.
How much is that?
The azurite armor?
Yes.
Let's see. Carry the one.
Have you guys ever seen any green glowing rocks that eat the magic out of you?
Nodrasil ore? Why, yes. Have you encountered that?
There's
David
some
kind
that
of grabs
way.
the ore a little bit out of his bag.
I got some of that.
Well, I'll be. Let me speak to our treasurer. One moment. He kind of walks off for a moment. As you're waiting, what do you all do?
I'm gonna rummage through their carapace stuff.
Okay.
Do they have the light mail armor version of this stuff?
Yeah, and I'm just kind of making a quick reference. So, as far as the Azurite armor, it grants an additional 5% magic resistance for each piece worn. And then as far as the actual equipment itself, he's willing to part with almost all of the obsidian weaponry for, standard pricing. And then for the armor, there's heavy carapace armor, which the chest plate has an armor rating of 13. And then there's just light carapace armor, and the chest piece for that has an armor rating of 7. So if you guys want to purchase that, it does cost a pretty penny. The light carapace coat is about 300 Corphone teeth, while the heavy carapace chest plate is about 700 Corphone teeth.
Have 92 teeth.
We don't have a lot of money, don't we?
No, I don't think we do. But
We've only
Belfie does.
We recently just discovered that the teeth are our currency.
Yeah,
Well, at least
I think
David has.
I've got like 50 written down. That's like it.
So
Oh, you have more than 50 though, because there was some that we got that I could have sworn you said you were going to take that I didn't write down. That was in one of our little group things. It's like 200 or something.
No,
But I didn't know
3,000.
that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Roll
3,000.
roll a speech check against
I don't
me.
remember it being me.
I
So,
thought it was you.
as you guys are deliberating, Luvizon comes back over. Well, I'll tell you what. Seeing as how that Nodrasil ore is so very rare and so very powerful, if you're interested in all of these items, really whichever items you wish, we will gladly trade them for the Nodrasil ore.
What about your captives? Would you trade for those?
Nodrasil ore, while very, very costly and very tough to mine, is not quite worth the captives that we have. You see, for 1,000 Corphone teeth, well, if you want to trade instead of the items, I guess we could trade 3 of the elementals for the Nodrasil ore.
What do you think, Duckling?
We could talk about it for a minute. I'm curious. Out of character, you know what all I can run with, equipment wise. Is there anything up my alley?
There
How
is
about the
unarmed
location
weapons.
of the Nodrasil ore?
Oh yeah, we can tell them where the big freaking vein of it is.
Yeah, how about we tell you where that's at, and you can go get as much as you want. It was kind of killing our group.
I'm afraid that none of us will be able to mine it.
Okay, how about we tell you where it's at, and we give you the dwarf?
The underling.
He's
Do not-
immune.
Do not toss my little duckling away. He stays with us. What?
Say permanently.
I don't like this
Say
idea.
I'm gonna come back over here and talk to Belfie. Belfie, I think you should buy us these fire elemental captives. Don't you think they would be a good part of our group?
No.
Why not?
Backup dancers. Nope.
That is
they
not
might
my
be useful.
place, and I will not supply you with the coin to do something that you feel in your heart is right. That is not
I don't feel
why.
anything in my heart. I feel like it could be a smart move.
How so?
I don't know. Maybe we will need them to burn something up.
Well,
Bodyguards. I do like bodyguards.
if you
I don't
can
know that
present
they would be
me,
bodyguards. It sounds like Nick and us gonna turn them into the Pips.
if you can present me a reasonable reason that we should purchase these fire elementals, then we can discuss it further. However, if your goal is to simply set them free, why, that is a poor investment indeed.
Yes, Velfie, that is a poor investment. They will work
This.
for us.
How about this? We just buy what we can in terms of the armor and stuff, get geared up, and share their camp for the night. And when they least suspect it, we take it all.
Good lord.
Flynn, there's a reason I have enjoyed having you be part of our association. Your mind is quite interesting. See, that, Callisto, is the type of ruthless behavior that will help you to succeed in situations like this. See, that's the type of manipulation that I was talking about earlier.
Flynn is excellent. I like the idea. I am old, but I must learn new tricks.
I mean, as long as I get a fight, I'm down.
So, are you guys going to trade the Nagisil ore for the items?
Yes. Let's get geared up.
We're
Okay.
gonna get the ore back.
Yeah, that's the plan, basically.
Okay, sure. Why
I
not?
mean, the survivors will get the ore back.
Yeah. All right, so you are able to trade the Nagisil ore for basically all of the weapons and armor that you need. Now, so here, we'll do it this way. Whoever, I'm just going to read off stuff, and if you want it, write it down. As far as the armor goes, does anyone want the Azurite steel? For reference, the carapace is 2 points better than the Azurite steel.
I want the Azurite steel. With the magic barrier?
No, that's not it.
Oh.
I can't use any of it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah.
My bad. Had to reference that. All right. So, heavy carapace headpiece barbute is 8 damage or 8 armor rating. Light carapace boots are 5 armor rating. Heavy carapace chest plate is 13 armor rating. Light carapace coat is 7 armor rating. Heavy carapace gauntlets are 7 armor rating. Light carapace gloves are 5 armor rating. Light carapace helmet is 6 armor rating. Heavy carapace sabatons, feet armor, is 8 armor rating. And then the carapace shield is armor rating 3. As far as the steel goes, Callisto, the armor rating for that is headpiece is 4, chest piece is 9, gauntlets, the handpiece, are 3, and the sabatons are 4. But in total, it will give you a 20% magic resistance.
Okay.
Did you offer light carapace hands as well?
Yeah,
He did.
those would
Gloves,
be.
5.
Yep.
Oh, 5?
Yep.
Now, are you offering it like each set for all of us, or is there only a certain amount?
All of the carapace is however many you want. The steel, which Callisto laid claim to, is only 1 set.
Okay. Did you offer the light gear for carapace chest as well?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
7
what was that?
armor.
Oh,
7
that's
armor for
okay.
the coat. Yeah.
Yep.
For the light stuff,
Is it
he
just a
offered
coat,
loot.
or is it just a coat or a chest piece?
It's the same thing. The coat
Oh, is
goes
it?
in the chest
Yeah,
slot.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then as far as weapons, they have obsidian weapons. Anything and everything you could think of. So as far as like unarmed weapons, Nikana, there's a staff. Obsidian knuckles do 8 damage rating.
Would Knuckles? Do I lose out on my claw?
Yeah, they would replace the claw.
And I think my claw is 10, so
Obsidian
So they wouldn't
staff
charge
is 10 base.
see the magic staff we just got is 9, and it gives me potency regeneration. Is there any way they could improve it, or do they have just
No, they don't have the
non-armored magical weapon or magical accessories?
No, they don't have anything really like that.
What was the headpiece for light armor?
Whoever wrote that down. I'm on a different
what did you
page
need?
now.
The headpiece is 6.
Oh, the headpiece is 6? Okay, I'm just gearing up. Replacing my light armor that I already had.
If you have the skill, you get 2 additional points per piece.
Okay, that's
The
good
knuckles
right
were
there.
8 damage.
Is there any obsidian weapons anyone would like?
Yeah. So what another obsidian scimitar is my obsidian scimitar different than theirs? Because mine has the appearance
No,
of being made from obsidian.
that's just because tofu's awesome.
They have an obsidian crossbow.
Hey, Jack Tastrophe, nice to see you.
Hey, Jack.
They do have an obsidian crossbow. Do you want 2 light obsidian crossbows?
Yes. What are
They're-
the damage on those?
Damage rating is
arrows.
10 for like natural
Yeah.
for the crossbows. For the bolts, they have a damage rating of 8.
Wow. Okay.
Anyone else?
Yep. 2 of those.
I mean, I might as well take the knuckles to have more backup weapons, but nothing's better than my claws yet.
Knuckles obsidian damage rating 8. You can improve them later too if you would like.
Yeah, that's why I was figuring just get them, just to have them.
Yeah. And then the obsidian staff is 10. Anyone else? Last call.
Yeah, I did want to get another obsidian scimitar.
Go
Do
for
they
it.
have any spell tomes or anything like that?
Why,
Can I-
yes,
Or is
I
it all
believe
just
I do
weapons?
there, pretty Kellerman-talk lady.
Oh my, well, pretty is as pretty does, but I would most be interested in any like healy spells or like icy kind of cold spells. That's sort of my speciality.
We have the, let's see, lay hands. We got a tome of that. Quick heal. See that in our stockade. Heal target. There's that one.
Oh, I intend to put it all, wrap it up.
Yep, with a bow. You got it. Let's see. And then as far as icy
got the dumbest
spells,
question.
let me look through here. Icy. We have ice arrow.
Oh, I already have that, unless that's like a new up-to-date edition.
No,
like-
no. I mean, it's the
Oh, okay.
same old ice arrow, right? Let's see. We have frost skin, but it looks like you already have that. Oh, frost storm. Here's one you probably don't have.
Oh, that does sound lovely.
There you go. And that's pretty much all I got there, Missy.
Does he have any reshaping?
Well, yes. Let's see here. Reshaping. Let's see. Impale with stone. That's a fun one. slow fall. Let's see here. Change object. That's a fun one too. Though I'm not willing to part with that one in trade for the Nodrasil ore.
Okay.
But I do have iron skin if you'd like that.
And the skin spells,
Those are protection spells.
They override my existing hand-to-hand defense bonuses, right?
Yes.
Oops. I mean, I might as well. Better have it, not need it, vice versa.
Wait, I thought the skin ones were the wards. I thought. Are they the armor ones or are they the wards?
Armor ones.
Skins are armor related, but they don't combine, unfortunately. So now I'm going to ask some stupid questions.
Go
so
ahead.
Please enjoy. Is there any way we could I'm going to hold up the new obsidian staff. If we take this staff and then the new the magic staff we got last week, and I don't know, put them together, like make them one or tape them together, or I had this really cool idea in the cave where you tie like a rope to each end and then I can just like fling it around. What do you think? Can we do that?
We don't have the supplies here to do that, but I'm sure someone in Arakiel does.
What about duct tape?
I don't quite know what that is, but I'm sure a shape change spell might help with that.
I'm literally, I don't want to get rid of the magic staff because of the regen, but it's like if I hold the two staffs together, can I get the damage of one and the bonus of the other?
Nope.
Does he have any musical instruments?
I'm afraid not. No, we don't really find those out in the wild, you know. Those are hand-fashioned by master musicians and woodsmiths, carpenters, that's what they're called. So...
What were, by the way, what were the... I'm sorry to interrupt, Raven. I was writing down the names of the recon spells again. There's quick heal target.
Lay hands was the other one.
Lay hands.
Yeah.
We're gonna Benny Hinn some people.
Be hailed.
What was your question, Raven?
Oh, I was actually going to ask about if you guys had any, or do you have any obsidian shields, but I realized I probably don't need that.
No, I mean, you're dual-wielding the crossbows, and, I mean, we have carapace shields.
Shield crossbow combo.
Oh my gosh.
Strap it to your back.
That would be pretty sweet, actually. That's kinda cool. Alright, well, it's time to lay up for the evening. It's a pleasure doing business with you. This Nodrasil is gonna be quite nice. Quite nice indeed.
How do you guys want to set up watches? Who's on first?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna have Hrethin. She'll do first watch. You can rest up as best you can. She's used to this. This is a normal shift. She'll go till about maybe 4 or 5 hours from now, and then we'll trade off. So I would encourage.
Who's gonna be on first watch for us, guys?
Oh, Hrethin's got it covered. She doesn't need assistance.
Sounds like you volunteering, buddy.
All right, I guess I'll be on first watch with her.
I mean, if you need to, I don't suspect that she'd need assistance, though, but to each their own. You can sleep in the tents if you'd like, and we'll sleep in the wagons.
That sounds pretty intense.
I see your puns, but I don't like your puns.
It's okay, they're not for you.
And that's fair. All right, so everyone kind of holds up in a tent of their liking. And now comes the fun part. Hrethin, you and Flynn are doing first watch. You've briefly spoken with the rest of your group. You kind of know a rough game plan. What is your intention here, Dion?
Well, I want to wait until I think the others are asleep. Might need to wait the second watch, is my guess, because there's a good chance that they're doing what we're doing. So, when I go to wake up, I'll see as I walk about the this area here, do a little pacing, and then circle the camp. I'm going to be listening for snoring and signs that people are actually asleep.
All right, roll a general check. All right, you're able to pick up signs of snoring and sleeping from most everyone, actually.
Oh, excellent. I'm assuming that means that's also coming from my group.
Yes, it is. Actually, everyone, that's a good point. Go ahead and roll a stamina check. This will be a one-time, so you don't have to deduct it. It'll regenerate. But this is to make sure that you stay awake.
Oops.
141.
Not great. 50. I'm a sleepy kitty.
All right. Callisto, I don't see one from you yet.
Literally doing
I'm
the
working on
cat
it.
thing.
Okay.
Just
Yeah. So, excellent roll. All right. So, to the best of your ability, Flynn, you're able to pick out that Callisto and David Threepwood are still awake.
Okay. So I start pouring on the charm a little bit here to distract, what's her name? Herethin?
Herethin.
What a great name.
So, you seeing anybody, Herethin?
She, roll a speech check. I can't.
each check.
She rolled a 61 versus Flynn's.
Hang on, let me see what mine is.
All right.
Okay.
71. Ah, great.
I'm so excited for this.
Well, being a merchant and all, and seeing as how I'm responsible for killing so many of potential suitors, no, I'm not really seeing anybody right now.
Hey. Well, you know what? I happen to be free myself these days.
Oh,
You know, travel's kind of hard on people.
true.
Now, just out of curiosity, are we under like stars in a moon type scenario in the Azure, or are we like in a cave, or what's the ambiance here?
Looking up,
all around us.
trying to decide if this is a romantic evening or not, you notice that the constant billowing ash has mixed with the snowstorms and other crackling chaos in the sky, creating a fiery purple kind of tinge. Streaks of lightning basically flash through the sky periodically.
Such a lovely night, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I love the chaos up there. Reminds me of battle. And boy, do I love battle.
Yes. I pull out my obsidian scimitar to shore. Look at this baby that I picked up.
Wow, that's
I've cut off
quite
many a heads
different.
with this.
Quite different from the other ones that we have. Where'd you find that? And how many people have you slain with it?
Well, the count's not that high. It's up to around about 10. But I actually got it as spoils of war.
That's the best kind of reward one could ever have. She leans
So are
in
they
close
coming
to
out
you.
at all at this point?
No one has
do I hear
come out at
rustling
all.
around, or are they just snickering? Like, do I
They're
hear
just-
snickering in the
they're
tent?
just snickering.
I'm assuming kitty snores.
Yeah, Nikona is actually full on asleep. So Yeah, no one has walked out, and she's leaning in to give you a little smooch.
Oh, well, that's my sign. I accept that smooch, and I am going to try to gut her.
All right.
Oh my!
This is an
So
automatic
Callisto's gonna
critical hit.
peek out,
Now,
see what's happening.
Now, to prevent the scream, I am definitely going to be forcing my mouth over hers.
Okay.
Wow, dude.
This is brutal.
Tabletop game.
I am not sure.
A whole new level.
Good, great.
Don't let Bran see.
No means no.
You can't force the pigs to turn into murder hobos every
Just
single
because she
time.
gave you an inch doesn't mean you get to take a whole mile and her life.
Bran,
My
Please
goodness.
get consent.
executing
before
our
you,
plan.
She's coming in. She's coming in to me. People, calm down.
Yeah.
She needs my consent. And she's about to get it.
You're a young lad.
So what do you need me to roll here?
I just need you to. So these are 2 automatic critical hits. So how much damage do you deal?
Oof. She was just looking
It's
for
going to
love.
be
And all the
40
wrong
total.
Wrong
places.
places.
Say that again, Dion.
It's going to be 40 total, right? It's oh wait, the scimitars are 10, and then my ability gives me 2, so 12,
You guys, we
24,
just
48.
failed the good or bad check.
All right.
We're bad guys.
Lauren is very right. So Callisto, as you peer out, because you hear the telltale signs of quote unquote getting it on, you peek out curiously, and as you do so, you see
Hang a sock
Hrethen.
on the door, Dion.
You see Hrethen leaning into Flynn to kiss him, and Flynn has his hands on his scimitars, and as she gets close, he impales her with both scimitars through weak points in her armor and leans his face in to kind of stifle her scream. What do you do in response to that, Callisto?
I put my head back in the tent and I whisper to Brand, "It's starting. We are going to free those fire elementals and take them with us as our new pets."
Huh? Oh, no.
I mean, they're not really pets.
Brand has a sinking feeling as she realizes that she's the only one who understands what freedom means. Let's see. Callisto.
And I'm whispering also, Flynn is taking care of Hrethen. We need to go find out what to do next to make sure he has everything under control.
Roll a
Might be coming
sneak
back
check,
down with
Flynn.
the vapors.
So Flynn, I need a sneak check. This is for stifling her noises with your face.
I need 3.
That is
All
probably a
right.
success. It is, and you, instead of pulling the scimitars back out from whence they came, you instead pull them out perpendicular to her body, which kills her instantly. She lies dead on the ground. Callisto, you see,
face-off advice.
you peek back out, seeing Flynn has taken care of Hrethen. What do you do now?
I'm gonna come over to Belfeith's tent and kind of whisper inside, Belfeith, are you awake?
Me out of this. The less
You
I
are-
know, the better.
You are in it, Belfeith. What do we do next?
This was your plan, not mine.
We don't have a plan. No one spoke to Flynn. I'm gonna go back over here and ask Flynn, what do we do next?
This was
Round everybody up. We're gonna have 2 people on. We'll do 3 on the north and south wagons. We'll dispatch them in their sleep. If they do shout out, then we will converge on the last 2 on the final wagon.
Okay, So we're going to try to kill the first two on the north and the south in groups
I'm
of
still
3.
asleep.
Yeah, three north, 3 south. Wake
David
everybody up and
Threepwood,
make sure they do
you've
it.
picked up on the signs of
Bren,
scuffle,
Did you hear?
and you're out, and you kind of picked up on what Flynn just said to Callisto.
Yeah.
So I wake up Nikina.
I'm gonna wake up Jinsar. Jinsar.
My hand is over his mouth.
Nah, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Go ahead, quiet, and come out and help us. We're going to try to
He
take over.
Goes into this tent right here and pulls out his crossbows.
okay. Try as you might, Callisto, you cannot wake Jensar.
Bran, I cannot wake Jinsar. What is wrong with
That's
you?
okay.
Wait,
Just
wait.
leave him be.
He lays her down, her eyes open in shock with no life in them. As he hovers his face close to hers, he whispers, 11, says Tofu. Oh my.
Okay.
Welcome our
Terrible.
new content director.
Yeah.
Good night.
So, everyone is now kind of up. I need sneak checks from everyone except David Threepwood and Flynn at this point. David Threepwood, tell me what you're doing.
I'm pulling out my crossbows and aiming at this dude's head, and I'm gonna blast him.
Okay. These, it's an automatic critical hit for both of them. So how much damage do you
It's
do?
gonna be like a double whammy. I'm talking Boondock Saints kind of style, you know. But I got 2 hands pointed at this dude's head.
Would
It's
you
going
like to say a one-liner?
bang?
Sweet dreams.
Just bang. That's
Okay. How much damage do you deal?
it. So it's a critical.
Yep.
Yeah,
both
it's
of
2
them are
crits.
critical.
So
Basically.
with both, so it'd be 40 on a piece, so 80.
All right, it is. You have
do it.
successfully killed Ploonies.
I clearly need to up my weapon
Finger
game here.
guns.
I am vastly
Finger
underpowered
guns.
now.
You and me both.
Tofu says, "You guys don't even need me to create chaos anymore." I don't know about that. All right, so rest of the group, what are you all doing?
I mean, I just woke up.
Yeah, Nikina is yawning right now.
Well, I'm waiting for somebody to come over to help me dispatch this guy in case I don't kill him in the, before he can scream.
Sneaking over here where Flynn is to take care of Shirik.
Okay.
And I was gonna sneak over and then stab him with my daggers.
All right, how much damage do you deal, Callisto? Flynn, I know you do 48.
16.
All right, so that is enough between the both of you to kill him. Her, rather. And then there were 2. Now, at this point, everyone except Nikina has been pretty much well hidden. Callisto, Nikina, and Brand, you are all noticed by the fire elementals. They seem to be realizing what's going on, but they are not making any movement or additional sounds. And so, how do you all approach the last 2 that are in the wagon?
Are they asleep?
To your knowledge.
We're gonna have to sneak up and take a peek.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But I'm gonna wait for everybody to gather around the area first, at least.
Yeah.
Basically, as far as Nick is concerned, I can phase attack them through the wagon, right?
You can, but you don't actually know where exactly they are.
David's gonna kind of hide behind this tent, but also look over the fire elementals and put his fingers up to his lips and go.
Okay.
Here's my new sneak check for when I do approach the tent.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess I'll sneak up.
Mine was 54.
Yeah. All right. So everyone's there. What do you do now?
peer in to see if they are awake.
I'm gonna grab Callisto.
I'm ready
really
to-
Careful not to get my head taken off.
I'm
If
ready
they
to
are.
attack it first. Either sign of them doing something or anyone else launching an attack.
Okay. Brand, what did you just say about Callisto?
I just wanted to whisper something to Callisto.
What do you whisper to her?
Maybe if we step back, those fire elementals could just blammo the wagon.
They would just what the wagon?
You know, blammo, like.
Oh, maybe they would. They would be good to have on our side, Brand.
I think you need.
They will not stop until they are dead or we dismiss them.
So with
They
our
would
luck,
be
dead.
handy in a fight.
Brand,
See if you can
what
talk
do you
to
do?
them.
I'm gonna kind of sidle up to these elementals, but not too close.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. We getting out of here. You wanna come?
They all nod their heads silently.
Can you use your little fire powers? Or do you need those chains taken off first?
They all kind of unanimously point to the chains, the shackles around their neck.
Well, drat.
How do we get those shackles off of them? Somebody has keys?
Yeah.
Most
Well,
likely.
once we kill these guys, it'll be pretty easy.
A corpse, of course.
Made me think of the talking horse, Mr. Ed.
That was my really weird intent.
I got it.
Do I know if I'm able to hit just the chain without damaging the fire elemental with cold gust?
If you would like to pull an Iron Man reaching into the reactor core thing, you can actually grasp the chain with your hand. But it will harm you.
Do I know how much that's gonna harm me?
Specifically, you will take 10 damage per person.
Why don't I just whisper, Brand, check the Ploonies, see if that dead guy has any keys.
I mean, we could just kill these two and
Yeah, and then figure it out.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's what, 5 on 2?
I'm gonna give you guys
I mean,
thumbs
only a
up.
couple of you guys are gonna die.
The possibility is low.
But once I like free, well, I don't know.
But you might hurt yourself freeing them.
Only a little.
Each one?
Let's just kill these guys.
All right. Brand is gonna give Callisto a thumbs up and just be like, do what you gotta do, y'all.
Stealth Brand.
The duckling is on our side.
Okay.
But I am gonna like at least pull off, like free one of the elementals.
Okay. So roll a stamina check, Brand. You're going to take 10 damage for trying this. And then I need descriptions of what everyone does. That works,
Well, my
Brand. You
first
freed
action
one.
is going to be to peek in while trying to keep my head attached to my body if something comes swinging. I
Okay.
just need to know if whereabouts they are in the wagon and if they are awake.
Okay.
And I'm peeking in the other end. I snuck over too.
All right. So
I'm ready to
specifically,
open fire.
they are right where they are on the map. They're kind of splitting the distance that the wagon takes up on the inside. They appear to both be asleep.
And nothing else is in the wagon.
Not that you see. Some boxes. That's about it, though.
So with everybody in position, I start going.
He counts down with his fingers, and then
Wham wham.
I jump in to whack that guy on the left.
As you do so, what's your armor rating?
My armor rating, thanks to them, is now a 31.
Nice. So you get hit for 8, 16, 24, 40.
Wait. So that's 31 with the armor, but I get a base, right?
Oh yeah, that's
on
what I
top
was
of the
asking.
base.
The base is 20.
All right, so 51.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, you get hit for 24 damage.
Okay.
As they all, both of them, unleash 4 crossbow bolts right into your chest. 2 of which glance off thanks to your armor, and the other 2 hit you.
Okay, well then there's my entry right behind him was the phasing fists.
All right, so before this happens, everyone roll initiative. Or actually, I'm going to keep the initiative from before. So, at this moment...
One of those is a crit.
Yeah, I'm just... again, Nick and will remember those rolls. David Threepwood, you're up first. You just saw Flynn get shot a bunch of times. What do you do now?
Where's Flynn?
On the left side.
Oh, you're right there. I'm over here. I shoot into the tent.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your 2 attacks. They are going to get a 50% miss chance.
Okay. Let me get my... It's a... There we go. 10.
Nice. One of them hits, and one of them doesn't hit. Or the other one, sorry, missed chance, hit, no damage dealt. You shoot into the wagon, and it just goes sailing through. You don't hear any winces of pain. After that, it is Brand.
I'm going to tell this fire elemental that I just saved. Now run along and set the bad guys on fire, the ones in the tent, but don't harm any of my friends, okay?
It nods in agreement. What do you do?
What do I do?
Yep. It'll take its turn after you.
All right, cool. Going to... At this point, I haven't regenerated stamina, right?
Just your normal amount.
So that would have been
10 plus your level.
Great, so 16. So I put all that in there. I want to try to free another fire elemental.
We're looking at those numbers.
That
Those
succeeds,
phasing.
you take 10 damage.
Off you
was
run,
that?
Duckland. Go set stuff on fire, okay?
Mother of fires.
Yeah.
I was just saying, my phasing was supposed to be kind of like a held action that as soon as Flynn did anything that they were knocked off. So does that happen before the initiative, or?
I didn't realize that that's what was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, everyone was kind of waiting for this to happen. The turn order, they're not going to get their turn until you guys all have gone.
Okay. I'm just waiting.
Let's see. So they have now set the wagon on fire. They have also they have also dealt some damage to Louison.
Louis, no.
And again, the wagon is on fire. After Brand is Callisto.
I am going to phase both of those guys, one for each.
Okay. And again, because
looking
they're
at my-
in... Go ahead.
It's 10 now.
Okay. Because they're in the wagon and no one really has line of sight except Flynn and Nikona, they do get a 50% miss chance on this. That is a hit, but miss chance, so they take no damage. You can do your second attack if you'd like, Callisto. That is not a hit. And then after Callisto is Flynn.
All right. And I finish my jumping into the crossbow bolts, and here comes my attacks finally.
Winding up his arm, getting ready, putting some English on it. With a 26 and a 16. Not
But you
great.
didn't burn the action.
It's a lot easier when you do it when they're asleep.
Very true. You swing and they're able to like roll out of the way as you're trying to hit them.
Why don't you kiss them?
It's a deathly kiss.
A kiss of death. Nikona, your 2 rolls.
It was a crit and a 41.
All right. The 41 is a miss. The crit does not hit damage-wise. Oh, I'm sorry. You can see them. It's a hit.
Yeah.
How much damage is that?
20.
Okay. All right. Now that everyone has taken a turn, it is now their turn. I need 2 rolls from chat, please. Let's see. Zillin is going to jump out and try and deal with the likes of Nikon and Flynn. And Luvizon is going to kind of run past as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to try and take on Callisto and David Threepwood at the same time. Excellent rolls, Tofu. Excellent rolls. Nikona, both of these are to you. 94 is a crit, which means
Thanks,
you take 16 damage. And what's your armor rating?
37.
Okay, you take an additional 8, so 24 total. Let's see. Need a couple more rolls from chat, please. And these will be split up between Callisto and David Threepwood. Reckless. She is trying to kill us. Wait for it. Again. She's got enough points. She could give you a heal if she cared to. Or a bad guy a heal. That's a possibility.
It's because we have a new name for our group.
Yeah.
It's the Murder Hobos.
yep.
You heard of the Tuesday nights? We're the Murder Hobos.
MHs.
Yeah. Callisto, you take 16 damage from chat's roll for Luvizon. And I need one more roll from chat, please. After this, David Threepwood, you will be up next, pending the last roll from chat for the attack against you.
Chat roll!
75 is a hit, you take 8 damage. And now it is your turn, good sir.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Okay. That is a hit.
That was about the second one. 40?
That one is not a hit. How much does the first one?
20 damage.
Okay. Good shots. After David Threepwood, it is Brand.
I'm gonna look to the elemental on my right and say, "I'll get you in a minute, Duckland. I gotta help my friends." And cast Cold Gust at Luvizon here.
Yeah. You get Louis Vuitton.
Oh, that's my bag.
I'm gonna turn you into
hold
a
on.
bag.
Wrong piece of paper.
We would make a good bag.
I'm not afraid to accessorize.
I like that.
That's your new intro. All right, and this is what is this again?
That's Cold Gust.
Against the Luvizon?
Yeah.
All right, 71 is a hit. How much damage?
It is 11 damage.
Good hit. Are you doing a second attack?
I am not at this point.
Okay. After Luvizon is Callisto. After Brand is Callisto.
I am going to phase Louison.
Okay. That's a hit. And your second attack is a miss. Damage?
8.
Cool. After Callisto is Flynn. Ooh. Both are hits. I'm assuming against the one next to you.
Yep, it's the one next to me.
And that's 40
Right, guys.
damage.
It is going to be 24.
For both?
Yeah. For,
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's going to be 24 total. 12 and 12.
Nikona, you're up.
Let me show you what I can do. Oh god.
And a 25. The first
Every
one
time
misses, the second one hits. And that's
Every time I talk trash,
every time.
I get a garbage roll.
11 damage, right?
12.
Tofu says, how do you spell the name of the one Flynn killed? Hrethin.
I can't wait to see what Tofu's doing.
I'm so
Listen,
curious. So, let's see. The one against you, Nikona. Ooh, nat 1. That's not great. That's an automatic
So
miss.
that does.
The first one does 8 damage if 46 hits you, though.
Yeah.
Callisto and David, 2 more attacks. The 15 misses you, Callisto. David, you take 8 damage from his roll of 78. After that, the fire elementals are going to take their turn, and they are going to continue to wreak havoc and attack Luvizon. Man, they are not doing good either. They deal a total of 25 damage to him. And with that, it's back to David Threepwood.
Pull out my crossbows again and say sorry about this.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. It's, if both of those are a hit, that's a total of 40.
It is. Dang, 40 damage. You shoot
Hey, you
one
gave
in
me
his.
this.
I know. You shoot one into his chest, and he kind of staggers backward as the other one goes right between some slits in his helmet and into his head, killing him instantly.
Ooh! I even had I'm sorry about this.
David just became the
Great
most
job, Duckling.
character in the group.
All you have to
David
do is lose his mind.
Threepwood, leader of the
And
murder
my plan
hobos.
did not work from earlier in our conversation about being the worst character in the group.
Yeah, I know. After David is Brand.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the verses that Tofu was writing.
Yeah, aren't those magical? We're gonna have Dion read it after the fight.
There you go.
I believe you mean
So that's 16. Since I'm here, I'm going to free me another doohickey job.
They're people.
Everyone loves that doohickey job.
Plus 32.
Brand's doohickey job.
Done.
Are you taking damage each time you free one?
She
I
is.
am.
Oof.
Is there anyone who can heal Brand?
It's
So,
nobody's
yeah.
attacking me.
Well, I mean, I'm like way over here, but I am going to. Oops, hold on. So that is minus 10. Do I still? Can I have another action? Do I get 2 actions, or was that it?
You can do an attack. That kind of took the place of your movement.
All right, just kidding.
Or you can
Y'all
move
think-
instead of attacking. Up to you.
Well, I'm between a rock and a hard place right here, Mr. Man. So I'm just going to actually sidle up behind these guys and try to just stay out of the way.
Okay. After Brand, it is Callisto.
I'm not in a very good place to help Flynn.
You can move.
Can I do a sneak check and sneak all the way? Wait, could I move that far?
While hidden, yeah. But you wouldn't be able to attack, though.
Can I do one move sneaking and one move attacking?
No. It's sneak or attack.
Sneak attack.
Well, then I'll just sneak for now, and I'm gonna try to get positioned behind that wagon so I can attack the guy that Flynn's working on.
All right, roll a sneak check. You are hidden. Hey, Joel. Nice to see you. All right, you are in position. He does not know you are there. After
Joel can sneak his
Callisto,
Spyros.
it is Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Crit and a hit. That means 36 damage, right?
Yep, 36.
You have killed him. He falls down dead. And as he falls down dead, Callisto kind of walks out from behind the wagon.
Oh man, I wanted to kill him.
Oh, that's
It was a
wonderful.
good try, Nick. Now we have wagons.
Excellent, excellent job. After some time, you guys kind of take a moment recovering. Brand, you free the rest of the fire elementals. And Belfieth kind of wakes up and walks out and says, "Well, are you happy now?"
I mean, no, I could have killed him. That would have been better.
Well, David gets to keep his oar at least. And are we able to put the fire out on this wagon up here?
Who had the oar? Which
You
body?
the treasurer.
Which corpse?
It doesn't matter. Let's say it
He
was.
walks up to the guy that had the oar, and he just picks up and goes, "Thanks for holding it for me."
That's the one-liner we needed earlier. If you guys have a method of putting out the fire on the wagon quickly, then by all means do
That's
so.
all I needed from you.
Ah, there it is. If not, it is going to burn to the ground.
We could have
Brand,
Brand do a
are
coal
you-
gust.
Now, before we
feeling rather
continue on
fail.
too far, we need Dion to read Tofu's poem.
There's a lot of stuff in that poem.
Oh man, yeah.
Is it Herathin?
Hrethen.
Herathin.
know the ladies
Yeah.
you penetrated.
Oh my.
Herathin. I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the azure blue. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Herathin, to me, you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, are you seeing anyone? But did you know that when it snows,
When it snows.
your eyes become large and the light that you shine won't be seen?
And that's going to be the intro to the show where Flynn is just a serial killer.
I want to say I'm very disappointed in our group.
You did
Last
nothing to
session-
stop this.
Oh, I just participated in the murder. It's fine. But we had at last session we were told the next session is either good or evil. We chose the evil path.
I mean,
It's Arc 1 all over again.
if you're
Now, I didn't choose the
chose
evil
good.
path.
That's right. We set the captives free.
I mean, that's true.
And now we have a whole hardcore captive. Well, they're not captives. They're just going to be our pets.
Oh, so
No.
captives.
That doesn't sound better.
All right,
They're
so
with us because they want to be.
now that you guys have kind
We made them
of
love us.
settled down from combat, the wagon burns to the ground and is gone.
We still have the Byleon.
You're able to kind of throw the rest of the bodies of the other Visaville into the wagon fire, which is much akin to a dumpster fire. And
Just like this party.
and all is well. Now, between the two wagons, the 4 Byleon you now lay claim to, and the tents and other belongings, what do you do now?
Let's pack it all up and get out.
I'm not taking nothing. No, we need sleep. You guys got gotten some naps. I'm
You can sleep
tired.
in the wagon.
I'll take you up on that deal.
As a cat, as a cat man, my inclination is to sleep as close to the fire elementals without getting burnt.
There you go.
Need a toasty spot.
Brand, you're able to communicate with the fire elementals pretty easily because of your background. And while your mic may be muted right now, what would you like to unmute and say? Just trying to save you.
Busted.
Thank you. I'm feeling lots of feelings right now. So hello, my fiery brethren.
Quack, quack, little babies.
We would obviously, you would be quite useful to us if you'd like to stay and help us as we go along. However, and she's looking hard at everyone else, you are free to go if that's what you would like to do.
Not the bugs, though.
They all, seeing as how they don't quite know where they are or where they intend to go, they look to you for leadership, Brand. You are now Brand, commander of the fire elementals.
Oh my.
Brand, mother of dragons.
Yes.
just no hugs or anything because you might singe me.
One of them towards the front, who has kind of like walked towards you to embrace you, kind of hunches over sadly and walks back to the rest of the group.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ducklin.
He just
Get a little verklempt.
he wipes
Is that-
a flaming tear from where it would be his
my
face.
heart. I can't take
But
it.
who's gonna be the mother of Buglions?
I can do it.
Jensar walks out.
I think
Ah,
Jensar-
Barleons! I'd love to be the mother of Barleons!
I mean, he's already wearing bug guts and stuff all over
The
him.
mushroom hat wearing, carapace wearing,
Carapace.
Australian
Oh my goodness.
Visaville.
Oh,
I'm the man for the job!
Now
Welcome
he's
to
a
the
bug
murder
wrangler.
hobos. We're gonna take over the world.
Hi, we're crazy. How are you? So you saddle up, and now you guys have really stepped up your game. You now ride 2 Byleons to each wagon, all fancy like.
Let's go.
Somehow Belfief has.
Hop in.
Yippee-ki-yay, y'all.
Wait, can we have a cart? I want them to pull me.
Yeah, that's the wagon. You're in
Okay.
the wagon right now.
Okay, good.
If they can stay in the wagon, I'm gonna get on
Now-
top and just go to sleep up top.
This is truly Oregon Trail now.
It really is. Watch out for rivers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ford a river.
Careful of the dysentery,
Dysentery.
y'all. Yeah.
So much dysentery.
we need an Oregon Trail
Gary.
tabletop game. That would be great.
Jensar is riding one of the Byleons. Brand, you're walking behind the rest of the group, ferrying the fire elementals with you. And that, everybody, is going to be where we call it an evening. An eventful night indeed.
What an eventful evening, yes.
Hang out afterwards. I have so much to say about this episode.
This is not what you planned, I bet.
False. I actually planned everything that we went through this evening. I was so proud of myself. I was really trying to put my mind in your minds.
You planned the makeout session?
I did not plan the makeout session. No, that was that was. We'll talk after the outro video. But thank you everyone who is watching, who is supporting us, who is listening. If you haven't already, subscribe on Twitch. Where our goal is 20 subscribers this month. If you're listening, just leave a comment or give us some stars. Do something. Review our podcast. On your app, we would really appreciate it. And lastly,
finger guns.
Whisper our name into someone else's ear.
Yeah, share it. Share the stream. Share the podcast. We would appreciate that so much. Thank you again. We love being silly and ridiculous with you guys. I'm going to throw it to the outro video, and then we will break down this session afterwards. See you in a moment. Have a great week.